Hello YouTube, my name is Ashley or Ashley B. Lutz on Instagram if you are new here. If you're not, welcome back to my channel. I deleted all of my YouTube footage, well 90% of it for this week's video. So I asked you on Instagram what you would prefer of a sit down 2 weeks out chat or a Q&A. So we're gonna do a little bit of both. And after this, I will put in some clips that I actually did maintain, which is an unboxing of some of my show day makeup, my suit reveal, which is very exciting. I'm not gonna keep it from you guys. You can see what color it is. And I think a little clip from like Friday of how I was feeling. So you'll see some like retrospective clips. So just keep that in mind. But for now, I'm gonna do a little sit down. Got my notes here of just how things are going 2 weeks out. So 2 weeks out from my first fit model competition. So if you are new here, I have been a bodybuilding competitor within the bikini category since 2020. I started my first prep in March 2020, did my first competition in August 2020. So, 5-6 months later, I started off in the Natural Fit Federation here in Texas, or the NFF, got my pro card, my first competition, did 2 pro shows. Then I switched over to the NPC and did 1 local show and 2 national shows that year, followed by a competition season in 2021 where I missed my pro card by 1 spot. And then fast forward to 2023 was my 3rd season. I was not competitive at all. It just wasn't, I didn't have enough muscle and I wasn't lean enough, which, can coincide a bit, and I didn't have enough to see it in combination with not being lean enough. I took some time off until 2025, where I'm here again and trying out the new fit model division. I'll go more into my whys and all of that in a bit, but let's talk about 2 weeks out. Whoa, got crazy here. And by the way, this is gonna be like minimal edits because I just wanna get this up. So I was gonna edit this morning my video that I have clips for. So without further ado, let's talk about where I'm currently at. Let's level set on my current protocols, where I am, where I was, and then how I'm feeling, all that jazz, because I think this gives good context. And keep in mind, every prep is different. Every prep. My preps have all been different. Yours is going to be different from mine. Yours are going to be different from prep to prep. So, but I always like hearing context about how a prep can look, even if it doesn't look like mine. So right now, my current protocols, and then we'll talk about how they've changed to now. So current protocols, I am doing 5 lower carb days, 2 higher carb days. And this is my lowest intake since like 2020 or 2021. So I'm eating between like 15 and 1600 calories on any given day. And I'm somebody who in my off season gets up to about 2500 calories. So it's a big change. And with cardio, I am doing 3 HIIT sessions per week, 8 rounds of 30-second sprints, plus on those days now, 10 minutes of moderate intensity steady state or MISS with my heart rate at 130. So again, that's 3 cardio days with the HIIT plus the 10 minutes of MISS. And then I have 3 glute days per week that are paired now with 30 minutes of MISS each time. So I do something 6 days a week, and I have 15,000 steps per day is my goal. From a lifting perspective, this changed in May when I went and saw my coach Jamie DeBernard and the Fit Body Fusion trainer Drew Brannon in person in May. That in-person consult was awesome because he's got a real eye for this, and that he helped me identify what are my strengths, weaknesses, what do we need to do more of, less of, or keep the same. And the unanimous decision was no more upper body. Like my upper body, it's funny because it doesn't look like anything crazy in person or like even just sitting here, maybe a little bit, but now that I'm getting leaner. But I think I have wide clavicles, so when I pose, my shoulders are like, boom. So no more shoulders, no more back, basically. Well, 1 shoulder day every 10 days, if you want to count it, it's like 4 exercises. So that's what things look like. Oh, and paired with that, I do 1 day of yoga per week, which is just like a 30-minute YouTube video that I've been doing for years to keep up that mobility. And I do 2 days of core work. So, okay, that's the current protocol. Let's talk about where I was before this. So I essentially started my cut in I did a mini cut at the beginning of the year by myself from the end of December through the beginning of March, and I lost 10 pounds. So I went from 145 to 135. And then when I started back with Jamie in April, I had to reverse myself up quite a bit. And she's like, hey, I want to cut down body fat because I want to see more what's underneath. And keep in mind, my weight at that point was 135. My stage weight in 2023, the last time I had worked with her, was 115 in bikini. So it was still 20 pounds above stage weight. And keep in mind, over that time, I never stopped lifting. There was some muscle mass to be gained, but I was still pretty far from that previous stage weight. So anyways, we started a little cut in April. We did not push hard until about May. It was just, and my weight didn't change really between April and May. So I had started off at again, I think it was 2,400 calories I had reversed myself up to. So yeah, 2,400 to now 1,500, 1,600. No cardio, 10,000 steps. And I was lifting 5 days a week versus now I'm lifting 3 days a week after my in-person consult. So lots of changes, but we talked about how my protocol has changed from then until now. Let's talk about the results of said protocol and how that's changed from then and now. So I mentioned I started at 135. I was really 136 at the point where Jamie and I started working together again. And now I'm sitting around 127. So about 9 pounds down in that time. And from a measurements perspective, both my hips and my thighs are down 1.5 inches and my waist is down 0.75 inches. I'm not one who holds a lot of weight in my waist. It's all in my lower body. Literally all of it is in my lower body. So I'm happy to see those changes. Okay, now that we've set the scene, we have the context, let's talk about how I'm feeling with obviously a lot less food and obviously a lot more cardio. So let's talk about from a physical perspective. We'll talk about physical, mental, emotional, and that'll lead into some of the fit model versus bikini talk. So physically, I'm feeling really good. I'm still able to push really hard in the gym. I need to bring up my glutes specifically, and I feel really good in my glute sessions, which is awesome. But I've also been eating literally all of my carbs before and after my training sessions and leaving very little for the rest of the day because my macros are so low. I think my lower carb days has 150 carbs and my high carb days right now have 190. So I eat probably on my 150 carb days, I think I eat probably 110 of those before 8:30 a.m. So because I work out first thing in the morning. But because of that, I think I am able to really push in the gym, which has been awesome. So feeling good there. My energy has been mostly good. I've had definitely some lower energy days where I need a little bit more caffeine, which I still try to keep at a reasonable level. And I've just been tired. At bedtime, I'm much more tired. And at the same time, from a physical perspective, energy dips are my probably number 2 symptom. My number 1 symptom is sleep. So I can fall asleep and I can stay asleep now until I go to bed at 9 and I wake up at between 5 and 6 depending on if I have glutes or not. And I have been waking up religiously at 3:34 the past 2 or 3 weeks. My body wants to get up. That is such a dieting sign to me, or a sign that I'm getting lean. So that's been a little, but yeah, decreased sleep or somewhat. I've still been able to keep about the same range, maybe 15 minutes less on average. And then energy a little bit lower, but mostly good. And then third, hunger. That's the last symptom I get. I don't get that as much. Maybe it's a mental thing, but I'm much more prone to get energy decrease and sleep effect. So from a physical perspective, that's basically it. I feel I'm recovering well, which I'm shocked by and very pleasantly shocked by. I think because I only train essentially 3 days a week and it's only glutes with every 10 days. So that's from a physical perspective. Let's talk about mental emotional, which I think comes into like switching from bikini to fit model. So I was really hesitant and resistant to switch to fit model when Jamie and I first started working together. I mentioned in like my first YouTube video back here recently that Jamie was really wanting me to do fit model. She would never force me to do anything. She put the choice on me, let me think about it. And I was like, no, I want to do bikini because I really like training upper body and I like that more muscular, hard look. And she's like, okay. And then I saw her in person and her and Drew said, yeah, no matter if you do bikini or fit model, no more upper body for you. I said, all right. So I was like, well, I guess it doesn't really matter at that point. And I got to thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Like, I love this process. I think I would like to step on stage sooner rather than later. I just want to have fun. I want to get my feet wet again. I want to be in the scene again and just have fun. I love goals. I love them so much. I needed a goal. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Because Jamie's like, you know what? You're on probably the upper side of muscle for fit model, but the lower side for bikini. And my thought was, I can always do this fit model show. And if I hate it, I switch to bikini. No harm, no foul. It's fine. So from a mental perspective, I'm feeling free. Like I'm feeling really good because it's uncharted territory. I don't know what the judges will want from me. I don't know how I will look on stage. It's been 2 years. I think I put on a lot of muscle. Like something that's also interesting with like, we'll go into bikini versus fit model for me. The approach has been the exact same for me. Like dieting, macros, training obviously would have been the same either way. I'm still pushing hard, and partly because it's a faster timeline than I anticipated. It's fine. But yeah, the approach has been really similar. And yeah, I'm excited to do this. Not gonna lie, I kind of lost my train of thought and where I was going there, but we will move on. I know what I was gonna say. So something that I find really interesting that's kind of a mind game, but this is part of why I'm excited about fit models because I'm totally letting go of it, is my weight. So my weight is 127. I mentioned that I stepped on stage in bikini at 115. That's a 12-pound difference. I definitely still need to be leaner for fit model. Like in 2 weeks, I'm not going to be lean enough is my guess. Who knows? We'll see. And so we're going to, spoiler alert, push on to North Americans. Last week, Jamie was like, book your flight. I said, okay. So I booked my flight and I'm actually going to room with my bestie, Christy, which I'm really excited about. We roomed together at Universe in 2021 is when we roomed together. And then I went to Universe with her and I was stage mom in 2023. So I know we room well together. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to spend time with her. But yeah, so like that weight difference is huge. I know one, I put on a lot of muscle. Yay. 2, I need to be less conditioned. And then 3, I did get a BA. So that's, I'll count that little bit of, that does account for some extra pounds. But yeah, isn't that, it's just crazy. That's such a big difference. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And let's see. So that's like from a mental perspective. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Emotionally, I'm excited. Just having very little expectations is awesome. Expectations for me are the killer. It's the killer of joy. So just going in, not knowing what to expect is really fun. I am so here for it. And now the last thing that I'll talk about is what I've done to prepare, because you guys know, if you've watched my last couple YouTube videos, that I found out at 4 weeks out that I was 4 weeks. I was like planning for September shows, and I was thinking September at the earliest. Well, we're doing August shows. So I had already talked to Jamie about my suit colors, so we'd picked those out. I went ahead and ordered those, one from Toxic Angels and one from Sean Couture Cuties. I got the Toxic one. It fits well, looks good, it's awesome. And then I started posing lessons with Lana Dunbar with Polished Presentations, And this has been like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I did that and made that investment. And I've invested my time in posing. That has given me actually really a lot of confidence going into the show, because my thought is, I don't know what the judges will want from me. I just don't know what to expect. And I don't control the outcome, but I control how I show up. So that means I control how I pose, right? Been working on that back walk and just feeling confident, working on comparisons and, posing endurance, but also posing precision. So I'm excited, and I still have 2 weeks to keep practicing for this regional show. So posing practice has been a big one. I had gotten my blood work done at the end of June. I'm trying to get my blood work done every 6 months. I'd gotten it done in December, got it done in June again. So I just had my consult this week with Joanna at Hormone Logics. We made some changes to my supplementation. It's just vitamins. So no supplements or whatever. So just vitamins. Found out that I'm a little estrogen dominant, which, just a little bit, but that does cause you to potentially hold some additional fat in like that tie-in area, for example. I do. So started some supplements this week. And then otherwise to prepare, I got my hair colored last week. I will get extensions. I've never gotten hand tied extensions or like extensions permanently in my head. Semi-permanent, not permanent. I've only done like a halo extensions just for show day. So I'm gonna have mermaid hair. And it's funny because my husband said that I look like a mermaid in my suit with the color, which you guys will see later in this video. I will also be doing my own hair and makeup for show day. So I already have the curling iron that I'm gonna use, because I am gonna try to loose curl it. I'm excited because I've gotten better at curling my hair. And I'm gonna be doing my own makeup, which I always have. I seriously debated doing a makeup artist, but at the end of the day, I'm just gonna invest in the makeup, which was really expensive. You'll see some of that makeup later in this video. The rest of it from Matt comes tomorrow. I think for my next video, I'll show you guys my practice show day makeup, show you the products that I use. I'll do some packing, and then it'll be peak week, because I'm actually 1 week and 6 days out now. Cool, so cool. And then last, I did order my Pro Tan, because I will be doing that myself as well. I will never not do my own tan. I did a tan, I got somebody tanned me one time, and it was just uncomfortable. It didn't look as good. DIY is so the way to go. All right. I think that's about it that I wanted to specifically chat with you guys about. Again, I'm feeling excited. Oh yeah, I have questions. I have Q&A stuff. Let's pull up the Q&As and see what you guys asked me. So I didn't have too many, but we'll go through these. So one, shoulder workout routine. So shoulder workout routine, I love training upper body. As I mentioned, I haven't been training upper body more than once every 10 days since April. I used to do a chest and shoulder day, a lot of pressing and lateral raises. I would say that's what grew my shoulders. But then recently, what my shoulder workout has been, it's been 4 exercises, which is 2 sets of dumbbell press, but more to work this anterior delt, so it's more of a decline. Do that. I do cable, can't remember the name, 2 sets of these, the lying cable raise, and then I do 3 sets of Y raises, chest supported Y raises, 3 sets of 15, and then I do a rest pause set of incline push-ups. Again, it's mainly to get this anterior delt. That's it. It's pretty boring right now. Isn't that crazy? All right, and then Kat asked, are you so excited? And yes, I am so excited. I think that probably comes through within my voice, but actually I was talking to a friend this week. We've been sending each other voice notes, and she was like, I love hearing, she doesn't compete or anything like that. She knows just enough that I tell her, no more than that. And she's like, you know, even though I don't know much about it, I can just like hear how excited you are. It's like, oh, thanks, I am. What's your training like? Like I mentioned, 3 glute days a week and 1 shoulder day every 10 days, with 2 core thrown in there. So with the glute days, I will talk about this of 1 is an upper outer day, 1 is a hamstring tie-in day, like a glute tie-in day, and then the 3rd is full glute hamstrings. So it's broken down by parts of the glute. What made me switch to Fit Model? Ultimately, trying something new, going into a division that is more suited for my muscular frame at this point. And I gotta say, I love the stallion pose, always have. It was my first front pose ever in 2020, so it just, why not? Kind of like, why not? Let's just like do a division that is more fitting for my physique right now. And then this is an interesting question. I know you want to stay natural, no PEDs, but your opinion on peptides, would you use them for fat loss? I don't really know the answer to this question. I would say maybe. I haven't dabbled in peptides. I know some people who have, and they've been a game changer for them, which is phenomenal. Like I love that for them. For me, if Jamie said, hey, like you're really struggling in this area, this peptide would be helpful, then I would look into it and see. But I think it would be like a very specific decision on where I was at that point and what I needed and what any potential side effects were. And I would just need to look into it. So I don't know. And then the last question here, if you could create your own protein powder flavor, what would it be? So many choices. So many choices. I don't know. I think several come to mind, but they're already made. So like I've been doing my banana chocolate peanut butter protein fluff, where it's basically protein powder and banana. So maybe something like that. Or I think I love like maple and brown sugar flavor oatmeal. So actually maybe that would be it. That would be it. Maple and brown sugar protein, which I know they have. I think PE Science has like an oatmeal, one specifically for oatmeal with that flavor. But I think that's what I would pick. That would be really good. All right, but I think that is, I'll check one more. I don't think I got any anonymous questions. Nope, okay. So that is going to be it for my 2 weeks out update from my Fit Model debut. Yay, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm excited to take you guys along for the journey or continue. Again, I'm gonna throw in some clips after this of an unboxing and a little random like how I'm feeling. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Not what I planned, but hey, you roll with the punches. I will be more careful about which clips I'm deleting when I'm deleting old clips. I will not accidentally keep the clips I want to keep selected when also selecting the clips I want to delete and deleting both on accident. You live and you learn. Okay, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the video. Anyways, today's Thursday, the 24th of July. I've got an exciting package here. It is my Fit Model competition suit, as well as some makeup. So I did decide to do my own makeup. I've got a lot of products coming from MAC as well. So I thought those were gonna come today. They're actually coming on Monday. So I'm gonna do a little unboxing with you guys. Today's package day, but I feel like every video is package day. I think that says something about me, maybe. So before I open those, I actually did get another package that I opened earlier, which is, I'll turn you guys around, some stuff from Global Formulas. So I've never tried their stuff. I love Core Nutritionals, and I actually did try to order their protein, but I couldn't because they were out of stock. So I went with chocolate milkshake, cookies and cream, unflavored carb powder, because I knew I'd need it at some point and I wanted to get the free shipping, so I had to spend a certain amount. And then I got sample packs of the vanilla milkshake, chocolate peanut butter, and a pump product. Spencer, excuse you. Off. And he farted when he got up here. This is legit the fartiest boy in the world. It's ridiculous. Okay, so let's do a little unboxing. I'm gonna prop you guys up. Maybe. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I did order 2 suits. One from Toxic Angels Bikinis and one from Sean's Couture Cuties. So I looked for the colors with Jamie. We picked them out like way in advance, and these are the colors that we went with. So this first color, I went with Toxic Angels. It was not my first pick of the color, but I went with this color because it's more unique, and I wasn't sure if Sean would have it, which it turns out Sean didn't have my first pick color, so that's fine. They're still gonna be beautiful. But for this first suit, let's see if I can, I got a little cleaning kit because I figured I would need that. And hello. Yep, hello. Off. Hey. Off. No. Okay, so bikini reveal. I'm not gonna wait until show day to show you guys. I just give up with this guy. Counter surfer bad. Nice. I wish I had sparkles, but you know, it's okay. It's all right. It's really pretty. Woo. Okay, so I went with this, like, I think it's called, what is it called? I don't know. It's like a purpley, you can see it's kind of purple, but also blue. So, pretty color. And I did get the, how does that work? Oh, weird. I got the back connector, and I guess it goes on like, see, you have this piece, and this, I guess you do this? Yeah, okay. All right, so the top, and then the fit model bottoms, which I don't like the bigger coverage. I don't think many of us do. But I don't know if that's going to be 50% coverage on my glutes. We'll see. We will see. Let's see. Oh yeah. That's pretty. All right, well, we'll see how this fits. I will put it on in a little bit. The inside's purple. Yeah. It's a little more blue. I'll show you guys actually I won't. I have something up on my phone that I don't want to exit out of. Okay, so there's the suit. I'll try that on in a bit. Now I have Sephora stuff. So makeup. It is so expensive to refresh all of your stage makeup. Mine was just so old. It was from 2020. Mostly 2020. I think I got like one thing in 2021. I looked if I could, I chat GPT'd if I could use it still, and it basically told me that's gross. So I said, okay. All right. Ooh, fun. I love Sephora. It is such a guilty pleasure of mine. I've admittedly been a Rouge member for like years at this point. Okay, so the first thing I did get brushes specifically for my competition. I didn't want to use my same brushes that I use every day. So I don't know. Yeah, I know. Get off. So anyways, I got the Sephora face brush set. So it has like concealer, foundation, powder, highlighter, and blush bronzer. Perfect. That's like exactly what I need. Hey, Spencer, off. Because I do have, I'll use the same eye brushes, whatever those are called, eyeshadow brushes. I don't know. Okay, so I ordered most of the stuff from MAC, but again, I did get some stuff from Sephora, and I got a lot of I got as much mini stuff as I could. So first I did get some eyeshadow primer, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I got a sample a long time ago and absolutely loved it. And then for some reason later I bought an Urban Decay eye primer, like the full size, and I did not like it. This one is so much better in my opinion. Got that. I got, going on the eye stuff. I did get a Stila liquid eye glitter thing. Glitter and Glow in Kitten Karma. I also got something similar from MAC, and I think I'm gonna like the MAC one better because I remember when I tested this back in 2020, I didn't like this one, but I liked the Patrick Star one size eye popper, and they're out of that one. Sephora's out of it. One size is out of it. I checked everywhere. That was like the key piece that I wanted, and that's almost what sent me over the edge to want to go get my makeup done, like almost solely because I could not find that product. I love it. Like a good, man, I can't get this out. Oh, that's why. Oh, man. I'm having a special day today. All right, there we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this out. So I might end up returning this, but yeah, this one just wasn't as oh wow. It's actually much more thick and more coverage. It was really watery when I tried it previously. You can kind of see it. Pretty, okay. All right. Maybe it'll work out. And I did one other eye thing. I got 2 other eye things. Didn't I get 3 other eye things? Am I missing one thing? I'm 99% sure I am. Because I think I thought I got 3 eyeliners. I got a liquid one that I'll use for the top wing. I got a, what is this, gel or pencil? I got an eye pencil in black for a little bit of, bottom liner. And then I got a white eyeliner as well for my inner rim of my eye. But I don't see the white one. So I don't know where that is. Anyways, moving on to face stuff. So MAC, I got their foundation. I get the NW35. Again, that comes on Monday. And previously I had their face contour cream kit or palette. So it was 4 different colors. They were back, I don't know, they didn't have it in stock, but it was going to be back soon. Back ordered. So I was like, all right. I thought about getting the powdered one that they have. I was like, I want to do all cream for the foundation, and then I'll put, bronzer and blush over it. So I found this mini Makeup by Mario contour stick. So this is the one I got. I'm just going to see how dark it is. Oh yeah, I think maybe that'll work. I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. So I did get this one, and I'll use that because I don't need a whole big contour stick. I just need a little one because I'm only going to do so many shows. It's not for everyday makeup. So I got that, and I got this NARS Laguna bronzing powder in the shade Laguna 4. I use this in my everyday, and I think I use the lightest shade. So I am going with this one. Let's see. Well, let's see first of all if it, yeah, I think that'll be good. Yeah, nice and dark. So let's see how this looks. We're gonna try it. I'll probably keep the packaging just in case this doesn't work out, and then I can return it. That's it for the stage makeup that I got. I did get a little sample thing of liquid eye color from Giorgio Armani, and then My Obsession, which is the Laneige sleeping balm. And this one is a Baskin Robbins rainbow sherbet. I have so many of these floating around my house. I just love them. Yeah, it's pretty too. Highly recommend these, love them. Okay, so now that we started off with this fun unboxing, I will probably take you along the day tomorrow, on Friday, and I'll give you some updates then. But for now, I'm gonna put all this shopping stuff away and try on my suit. Hello, it's the next day and it's like almost 3 o'clock. I'm not gonna lie, I dropped the ball big time this morning. I meant to record and I didn't feel like it. So I didn't, because I definitely slept bad last night. That's not totally true. I slept really great until 4 a.m. and then I couldn't go back to sleep. So I'm sleepy today. Energy is like low today. And I haven't had one of these days in like since 2 YouTube videos ago. So like 2 weeks ago. I think it aligns with my hormonal fluctuations. That would make perfect sense. So I think that's what I'm feeling right now. Plus just increased output. I have claws right now. These are natural. They're so long. I need to paint them because they're a little yucky. It's yucky to have just plain, unpainted, really long nails. So I'll stop showing them as well. I feel like my brain is just going on like 2 miles per hour today. So slow. Usually I'm really quick and on it, but today I'm like, thank goodness it's Friday. So happy it's Friday. Had a little extra caffeine to get me through the day. Quick update on how this last week has been. It's been awesome. So really awesome. I had a 2.2 pound drop for this check-ins, which is crazy. All my measurements went down 1/4 of an inch and I was feeling super good until basically today. And my weight has actually been like a little bit up since Tuesday when I checked in. And it all makes sense with some like hormonal fluctuations, time of the month. So it makes sense. But because of the 2.2 pound drop, Jamie did not change anything. And a cool part of the check-in, she was like, hey, you know, so we went on a regional show yet, right? But I feel like she showed her belief in me, which was really sweet. Said, hey, if you haven't already booked North Americans, like your check-ins got me excited, go ahead and book your flight and hotel, make sure that you've got that covered. So very exciting stuff. I did go ahead and book, confirm my husband won't actually be joining me this time. He goes to like all my competitions, but not this one because he's going to stay home and watch the dog. And that means I get to room with my really good friend, Christy. So yay, because we're both going to do North Americans. So it's perfect. I was so excited to tell her. I was like, we can room together if you want. And she was like, yes. So, and I got the same flights as her and everything. So she's in Dallas, but she's connecting through Austin on her way here. And then, yeah, so I'll jump on that flight. And then on the way back, I connect through Dallas and then go on to Austin. Worked out perfectly. Other than that, I'll maybe give you guys more updates later. I'll probably now vlog more tomorrow and Saturday and then get this video up the next day because, yeah, I'm just having a day. I hope to report back to you tomorrow that my energy's better. But it's 3 o'clock. I have one more meeting, which is of my own doing. I'm hosting my team meeting for my team. It'll be a quick one. It'll be fun. I'll be energized because I just had lunch, if you want to call it that. It's like a snack at this point. And I have my core shred, because I have my cardio, 30 minutes of cardio to do afterwards. I'll probably do that around like 4 maybe. We'll see if I can sneak out for a little bit and get that done. Okay. See you tomorrow, hopefully with more energy.